Greetings, folks. It is said that Mars, the archetype of the god of war, is the frustrated artist, the artisan in everyone. It says that when a person is not allowed to live as their creative selves, they result to being creative at war and destroying things. In this case, however, I would say that the correct way of reacting to being thwarted is by becoming a peaceful warrior, bringing forth peace and love through one's power to understand, through one's power to move peaceful, through one's power to touch the face of God. If walls rise up in front of us, we begin to build where the walls are not, to become that living source of water, like a fountain of water bubbling up into everlasting life and drawing on the power of our belief system so that we can create the beloved community or the kingdom of heaven that we drive within. So my friends, today we become warriors of truth, where many of us need to be. For the hours are dark. The angry and the fearful have become bold, emboldened, because we who love peace and justice have withdrawn our voices. But now, since this is a democratic nation and we seek love and truth, we can let our voices rise. As the Unitarian Universalist message says, stand on the side of love, for love is all that really matters. Creating a kingdom of love through our strength and through our power to organize, to pray, to meditate, and to firstly become compassionate warriors, warriors of love and compassion who cut away all of the maladaptive ideas, the hatred, the prejudice, all of the negative socialization that has been packed into us so that we put down others and murder others. When we cut these away, we will find the divine self, the beautiful self, that beautiful diamond that dwells within, and then we can make the decisions we would like to make about our homes, about our communities, about our public spaces, about how we want to live in the democratic society. So let us not turn to war and violence. Let us just turn to a war against violence and hatred. And this war can only be won through the act of love and through the power of peace and justice. Before we can do this, however, we must develop an inner peace, an inner strength that will dwell at the core of our being. The good news is that we really don't need to develop it because it's already there. But it's buried by all of the silliness, all of the fears, all of the self-doubt. So the best thing that we can do is learn to sit in silence, to be still and meditate as our mind begins to heal itself, washing away all of the lies, all of the detrimental thoughts, all of the negative self-images that have been planted there, or the positive self-images that we are told we must strive for all of our lives in order to have worth and dignity. The truth is, however, that we already have worth and dignity, and we are all beautiful beings, and we are winners already. We have the world. There is no scarcity. So let us work together to increase our communities, to increase the health that exists there, to live, to learn about beauty, to begin to laugh, or to feel tears when we are moved, to be whole individuals instead of machines, or puppets, or domesticated animals who are rewarded when we perform the right way. Life is a beautiful place as long as we don't let the ugly steal the beauty away. So let us work together now, even now, to cleanse ourselves of the misery, of the dementia, of a twisted society, as we still our minds, concentrate on our breath as it goes in and out, washing away all of the thoughts, letting them go as they arise, closing off the mind until there's complete cleansing, silence, and in that silence we will find the magic that will break us free from the conditioning so that we will be our beautiful divine selves. No one ever said that life would be easy, of course. People struggle all the time to survive, but in this age, an age of technology and an age of reason, there is no need for the suffering that takes place on the earth. Most of it takes place because of greed and lack of self-esteem. There are people in this world who feel so bad about themselves that they have to grab everything that they can to feel that they have self-worth, or they have to torture and punish anyone else that they find who is happy and joyful without all of the garbage that they have. These people, of course, will pass away having never been happy, having never done anything for anyone else, and having failed at being the leaders they wanted to be through their brutality. For it is through love that one leads, not through the force of power or the force of hatred. So let us walk in love, knowing this, that we are the children of the divine, and that we are the divine, the mothers of God, birthing joy and peace and love into the world, no matter what the circumstances, no matter what the circumstances, my friends. And we are all loving, beautiful people, and will always be, no matter what we have, what car we drive, where we live, or what we look like. We are beautiful now, and we will always be the most beautiful, each and every one of us, because there is enough beauty to go around for all of us. So let us meditate now on our beauty and our love.